Hi, Rachel. Well, as we speak, ground teams are beginning to fuel the rocket with super cold liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen ahead of this evening's launch. They are targeting liftoff at 6:24 Eastern time this evening, but they have a 2-hour window of opportunity in case there are any technical or weather delays. The Space Launch System Moon rocket has flown only once before. It was a test flight more than 3 years ago with no crew on board. This time it will launch 3 American NASA astronauts and 1 Canadian Space Agency astronaut on a 10-day flight around the far side of the moon without stopping, just to test the SLS rocket and Orion spacecraft. This will be the first time a woman, a Canadian, or a person of color have ventured beyond Earth orbit, but beyond low Earth orbit, I should say. But the crew members say this mission is by all, for all.
Young brown boys and girls can look at me and go, hey, he looks like me and he's doing what? And that's great. I love that. But I also hope we are pushing the other direction, that one day we don't have to talk about these first, that one day this is just, and I listen to this, that this is the human history. It's about human history. It's the story of humanity, not black history, not women's history, but that it becomes human history.
Artemis II is a test flight that will pave the way for future missions to actually land humans on a remote part of the moon they've never explored before, the lunar South Pole, where NASA wants to establish a base for long-term missions.
In the near permanently shaded regions of the moon, you've got water ice. And on the crater ridges nearby, you essentially have near permanent light. So it gives us an opportunity for power and experimentation with that water ice.
And Jared Isaacman says that water can be split into hydrogen and oxygen for rocket fuel. It can be used for life support. And NASA really wants to develop these skills for future human missions to Mars. Rachel?
Thank you so much. Great report.